Mayor Dan Pope here. Hope you've had a great week. I want to talk about something we worked on in our city council meeting yesterday. We worked on the city's health insurance plan. Health insurance is going to cost the city of Lubbock about $30 million this year. Now that's paid out of our general fund for the most part. Certainly the different business units that they have their part of the healthcare spend, but it's our fastest growing expense. In fact, it's growing more than 3 times the pace of our revenues. So let's say that our year over year, our revenues were up about 3%. Healthcare is growing somewhere around 9%. In fact, in the healthcare world, you sort of feel good if you can keep it in single digits, your growth, and we can't afford that. We can't afford for it to grow at that rate. We've got to find a way to bend that growth curve. Now, so how do you do that? Well, first of all, we've got to be more innovative. We've got to look at different ways of administering that plan. We need to offer our employees incentives. We need to offer them wellness incentives. In fact, if you take care of yourself, you shouldn't pay as much for your health care. That's been successfully done a lot of places. It's done in private business. We even have done that with great success at Lubbock ISD. I think you educate your employees. You need to turn city employees and their families into consumers for healthcare. In other words, let's ask why we're doing something and what something costs. That's the new normal in healthcare today. So you may go back and look at our work session and pay attention to it. If you do, you know that we'll be digging in on this. This is one of the things we promised during the budget, that there were a lot of areas that we needed to look for efficiencies. We need to look for a better plan long term. This is sort of the first one that we've had a chance to work on. So that's yesterday. Next week, I'm going to talk about the city manager search. We'll have some exciting news around our progress along those lines. Homecoming weekend for the Red Raiders. So we hope for a big victory. We expect a victory tomorrow. We are so pleased that a lot of folks are in town this weekend for that. I'm thankful for you and what you do as the citizens of Lubbock, for your support, for your good ideas, for your prayers. Have a great day.